Hello everyone. I welcome you all to today's class. I welcome you all to the world of English. Today we are going to learn about language. What is language? How the language originated and what are the characteristics of language, and we will learn so many interesting facts about the language. So basically when you talk about the language is the most valuable possession of the man in the world, and there can be no other possession to the man than language. And it is very difficult to think the human existence, the human life without the language. So we have to master our language in such a way that we can communicate or we can reach to the other person better. And each person is unique in one's language. Each person is unique in one's own communication. So we have to continue that uniqueness in our language, and we have to continue that communication in a unique way so that we always have our own identity in the world. And now talking about the language, basically the language originated from the Latin root word called lingua or lingui, which means tongue. Here we speak language with tongue. So presented again, the language with the tongue is called as a language. And further proceeding, we have the different characteristics of a language. We have the different characteristics of a language. What are the characteristics of a language? First one, it is a means of communication. It is a means of communication. When you talk about the communication, we have two kinds of communication. We have verbal communication, we have non-verbal communication. We have verbal communication, we have non-verbal communication. When we talk about this verbal communication, we again have so many things in treasure. In verbal communication, we present our ideas, we share our ideas, we share our viewpoints to so many people. And next one, we express our emotions, the different emotions that human being has. Because human being is a being full of emotions, and we also express our feelings. There are so many feelings that a human has. We feel differently at different places in a different way. Happy, sad, angry, so on and so forth. We have so many feelings in our human nature. And next one, we talk about the beliefs that we have. We have different beliefs in ourselves. Social beliefs, political beliefs, religious beliefs, cultural beliefs. We have so many beliefs to ourselves. So we speak about all those things in the verbal language. And to speak about, this is the greatest gift of God to only human being. Only human being can express all these verbal emotions. Next we go to non-verbal emotions. These non-verbal emotions are possible with all the creatures in the world, either the human beings or the animals or creatures and so on. Here we are going to speak about gestures. Gestures, body language, body movements. If someone is very far away, we call them. And if someone is in danger, if he is supposed to not to come, we say wait. So in that way we speak about so many emotions in our day-to-day life. So all these emotions, all this body language, we speak under the gestures. And next one is under the nods. We nod. Nod. You say. So there are so many feelings, there are so many nods under the non-verbal language. And the next one, we take winks, winking of the eyes. No? When we are angry, we just open our eyes wide and then we try to frighten the other person. So all these come under the winks. And then we also talk about the smiles. Whenever you want a matter of acceptance of happiness, whenever you want to invite someone, we speak. So though we don't speak with words, we still communicate that we smile as a matter of acceptance to the other person. And then we also talk about dancing and so many other things. Dance also is a kind of non-verbal language. We communicate so many feelings, multiple feelings under the dance. And then we also talk about the language interaction in the society. Now, the language interacts with every person, and the part of the society, we have only language. Until and unless we have language, we cannot be a part in the society, we cannot communicate ourselves in the society. And then second one, we go with we have a language as a career. What a language carries. What is the language actually trying to carry to ourselves? And first we talk about the language, what it conveys. Yes, the language conveys so many things. It conveys our thoughts. It conveys the philosophy someone feels. It talks about the culture. And it also talks about the civilization of the people. And then next to talking about, it shapes the people's thought. It shapes the people's thoughts. It shapes the people's thought. And it guides and controls the different activities. Guides and controls the human activities. And then the next one is about the language is going to be ubiquitous. Language to be as or is ubiquitous. Here, the word ubiquitous means present everywhere. The language is present everywhere. If the language is not present everywhere, then definitely we are unable to communicate ourselves. And we also speak about how the language important. As air is very important to the human being, language is also very important to ourselves. And next, language is primarily vocal. Language is primarily vocal. Basically, language is vocal. We mostly communicate with our mouth rather than we write. And next, basically the spoken words are more powerful than written work. And here the spoken language has developed from signs, symbols, gestures before hundreds and thousands of years ago. But the written language, as per the proof, has started 2600 years ago, 2600 BC, by Sumerians. The Sumerians belong to Mesopotamia civilization. Mesopotamia is in modern Iraq. And then language is a symbol system. Language is a symbol system. Language is a symbol system. We communicate this language as a part of symbols and then signs and in the alphabet. And then next we talk about language is flexible. It is flexible. We can make lot of alterations. We make lot of changes to the language. If you look at the language, English, Old English, Middle English, and then it is also the modern English. There is lot of flexibility in the language. And here, as per 2015 reports, there are around 7,102 languages. So, this is a little information about the language. And that's all for today. And then we will meet in our next class. Please keep subscribing our channel, share, and then share with so many other people also. You please comment in the comment box. Your comments are very valuable suggestions to me to improve and reach to maximum number of people. Thank you one and all. Thank you for being with me. We will be discussing about the importance of language in our next video.